Oh, hey, Kitty. I guess Spencer's going to be joining us today. This is one of my two cats. I have two cats. Their names are Cooper and Spencer. This guy is Spencer, and you can tell he's pretty. He's a pretty loving guy. Oh, you're getting your tail on the mic, buddy. All right, so today I just wanted to talk about this last week. So, if you didn't see the first video that I made, which was actually last week on Friday, my goal was, at least for this week, to daily upload. And I have achieved that goal, even though, unfortunately, one of the videos I had to upload like the next day because it was just too late. But I still did record it, so I'm going to count myself as doing it. I did the work for it, so. But I wanted to talk about, first of all, why I did that, and then also what I'm going to do in the future. So starting off for why. So you can probably tell by watching these videos, but I'm kind of a reserved person. I'm not super comfortable, and I'm not super like expressive. And I've really noticed that while watching these videos. I like feel like I'm being really, really expressive and like I'm being interesting and moving around a lot and whatever. And then I watch the videos back and I'm like, man, this is so boring. Like I'm barely moving. I'm barely using my like vocal range at all. And like it's just not really that interesting. And like I'm not trying to like self-deprecate. Like it's okay, I'll get better at it. It just kind of surprised me like how poor I am at this. But this week has definitely helped me get a lot more comfortable, and has definitely like it's shown me my flaws as well, which is important. But the main reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to be bad. Like I wanted to put stuff out that I didn't like and that I knew wasn't going to be 100% what I wanted, because I'm terrible at that. Like I'm really bad at just like being myself, and like I spend a lot of time overthinking. I've talked about this before, and just in my head about stuff. Like I'll have an idea, or like this happens in conversations a lot, and like especially with like texting, I'll be like I'll think of a response to somebody, and then I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't word it like that, and then like I reword it like 5 times until I end up like, and then it's weird because the thing that I end up sending after like revising it a bunch of times usually ends up being the thing that I wanted to avoid in the first place. And that definitely happens with these videos as well. Like I'll overthink it to the point where when I do finally upload it, I'm like, oh, that actually was like really bad. I should have just went with it. Like I shouldn't have tried to do extra. Like the first video I uploaded, like Your Brain Is Not You, I just over edited the shit out of that. I was like cutting every single, because I was like, oh man, I'm doing all these pauses. It's so bad. And like it would have been better if I just left the pauses in, and it would have taken less long to edit too. I mean, the video would have been longer, but it would have been more coherent. So it's like, it's a pretty good trade off. Like the video being better is, the video being long is okay if it makes the video better. But like this week, I just got tired of it. I just got tired of the overthinking and of mostly worrying what people are going to say. And like I know doing this, like, you hear it from YouTubers all the time. I've been hearing this since I was like 5 years old, when like YouTube was like, when I was like first starting to watch YouTube, when YouTube was only like 5 years old. There's haters everywhere. No matter what you do, there's going to be people like hating, or saying every single possible thing about you. And of course, I'm not at that point yet, but I mean, even on the Charlie Kirk video, there was this guy saying that I was speaking for the hateful crowd, and he was just finishing the message. And I'm speaking for nobody but myself. I replied to that comment, but I've gotten like the first slight taste of that, and it's like shown me that like I can deal with that. And that was a little different because like he's not even really talking about me. It's not even really about me. It's clearly about what that guy believes. And no hate to him or anything. Like I appreciate him commenting. I appreciate him taking the time to say something. But if that guy is watching this, which I'm sure he's not, I have to say, you know, I mean, what's more hateful? Like what I was saying in that video, or putting words in somebody's mouth so that you can feel okay with calling them hateful, with calling them negative words and villainizing them? I don't know. One of those seems more hateful than the other to me, but it's okay. And I feel no like anger about it or anything like that. It's just just using it as an example. But I just am tired of it, and like I don't want to fucking care anymore. So I just put shit out that I didn't like. I didn't like. I mean, even the Charlie Kirk videos, still not good. It could have been much better. Like I could have done more editing and more work and whatever, but like just putting things out that I didn't like is honestly like it was just healing for me. It wasn't for other people. It was for me to just be like, I'm just gonna do what I want and fuck it. Like I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna be what I feel like being. When I have these impulses and these gut feelings about things I should do or things I should say, like I'm just gonna start trusting them, instead of thinking that like, oh, I know better than that. Like my conscious mind is trying to take over like my instinct and like who I really am at my core. And like I don't want that anymore, I just want to be me. So that's why I posted those videos. And that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about today too. But I will say, daily uploads doesn't work for me. It takes too long to record. Like first of all, I have to think of an idea every day. I have to, actually go out and record, and then I have to edit. And after doing all those things, like especially in the editing process, I'm just like cutting it up, and I'm like, I just want it to be over with. I don't want to actually add any edits or anything like interesting or fun. I just kind of want to be done. Hi, Spence. So, that's why those videos aren't really very highly edited or anything. Um, so, what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to try to do uploads once a week on Fridays. So, next week I'm going to do a video about like the fourth dimension and why it's relevant to learn about that stuff in our lives. Because, that was like a concept to me that was like, oh, this is like this big physics concept. Like, it doesn't really apply to things. It's just like this really hard to understand thing. And it's like, yeah, it is, but like it's so much more than that as well. And I hope to do that topic justice. I've been writing that video for, like, I wrote the first half of that video months and months and months and months ago. And then I came back and like finished it. Or actually, I have to finish it over the weekend. But yeah, that video I'm excited for. And I'm going to really like put a lot of work into this. And I'm going to trust myself and just make what needs to be made, but I'm gonna actually put work into it too. I'm not gonna just be like, that's good enough. Like I'm actually gonna try to make it like a real finished, polished product. Because you might not be able to tell from these videos, but I'm actually a really big perfectionist, and that's kind of why I wanted. I mean, like I said, that's why I wanted to do all the daily uploads this week. So I would just post things that weren't perfect, post things that I didn't even really like very much. But yeah, so that's kind of really all I had to say. So next week on Friday, there'll be a video, hopefully much better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Spencer says goodbye. And yeah, peace and love. And I'll see you next week. Spencer.